Word has it that Alexander Usyk is meticulously preparing for his upcoming showdown against Tyson Fury in Saudi. The fight will take place February 17th, 2024, and it is being billed as the Ring of Fire. Let's talk about this article published just a couple of days ago about Usyk's preparation for Tyson Fury and what we may expect leading up to the fight. In an article published by Boxing News 24, the link will be in the description. Alexander Usyk swings for power. Fury hides in shadows. Is the Gypsy King outmatched? The article, published and written by Scott Bales, goes on as Alexander Usyk showed off a clip of him today working on his strength training for his fight against the gargantuan Tyson Fury on February 17th in Saudi Arabia. I like how it's being embellished like that, but you know, you have to build the fight. Everybody does their part. Usyk, who is currently 21-0 with 14 KOs, was throwing dumbbells in the air, catching them to work on his power. It's a risky way of training, and there's plenty potential of injury throwing dumbbells in the air and catching them, but it works for him. The talented 2012 Olympic gold medalist Usyk is a tremendous step up in class for Fury, who has been kept away from the cutting-edge heavyweights since the best win of his career against Vladimir Klitschko. The best opponent that Fury has fought since Klitschko is Deontay Wilder. As most boxing fans know, he was always just a limited one-trick pony. Most would agree that the unbeaten IBF, WBA, WBO champion Usyk will need all the strength that he can get to deal with the massive 270-plus pound frame of Fury, whose current record is 34-0 with one draw, 24 KOs, who will be using his size to shove, lean, and rough up his smaller opponent. The 35-year-old's mauling style has become his modus operandi for winning fights since teaming up with Sugar Hill Stewart, and he's not physically capable of boxing and moving around the ring like he once did 9 years ago during the zenith of his career in 2015. Age, weight gain, and soft living robbed Fury of his ability to move, and now he depends on his size to maul the opposition that his management digs up for him. Although Fury is technically 35, you can argue that he's closer to 50, and his style of using his 270 plus frame to lean on his opponents, it may prove to be a double-edged sword for him. That primitive style only works against the lesser heavyweights that Fury has been padding his record on. They're talking about Fury's opposition since 2015. It goes back, beginning with his last opponent, Francis Ngannou, Otto Wallin, Derek Chisora, Deontay Wilder, Dillian White, Francisco Piana, Tom Schwartz, and Sefer Safiri. Fury can't reverse the aging process that his talent has taken hold of him, and that's why he could be headed for trouble against Usyk on February 17th. No matter how hard Fury feverishly trains to prepare for this fight, he can't undo the many years of putting on weight and poor training. Fury likes to be the captain of his own ship, and he thinks that the whole world revolves around what he says, and for a time it definitely did, said Chris Algieri to ProBox TV. This fight is going to happen on February 17th. Fury has been quiet because he goes into his spaced out mode. When he goes into his full focus mode, that's when you know he's preparing very well, said Paulie Malignaggi. My thoughts on this article. Though it states how Fury has cut corners, binged his lifestyle, and not been the most professional, all the while facing questionable opposition at times, there is one factor that remains. Outside of Klitschko, Alexander Usyk is the one fighter whose resume sparkles far more than anyone else that Fury has faced. And though he is coming up from lighter weight divisions, you cannot rule out the fact that his success has been predicated, Usyk's I'm speaking of, has been predicated on his talent and abilities and his experience that have carried him through his career. Much like Evander Holyfield, who came up from the lighter weight divisions to compete in the heavyweight division amongst giants, Usyk is now walking that same path, having defeated one of the best younger heavyweights, now in his early 30s, Anthony Joshua, twice, after winning the title from him and then defending and retaining the title. So Fury will definitely have to come into this fight focused, dialed in, well trained, but it doesn't mean that he's going to be victorious because of his size. In their first fight, Evander Holyfield lost to Riddick Bowe because he fought Bowe's fight, not because Bowe was the better fighter. In a trilogy that saw them split victories and Bowe finished the trilogy with a knockout KO victory over Holyfield, it was always Holyfield's recklessness during that particular series that gave Bowe the edge. When Holyfield boxed with ring IQ and his smarts and experience, he was outclassing Bowe each and every time. I believe Alexander Usyk can do the same thing to Fury in this matchup because he doesn't get enough credit for his ring IQ, his boxing smarts. And I do believe that if you're talking about comparing ring IQs, I don't think that Fury is in the ballpark with Usyk. He is quite a physical specimen at 6'7", 6'9", with that long 85-inch reach he has. But oftentimes, certain advantages, as he will enjoy on this night when they face on February 17th, those advantages can be turned into weaknesses and shortcomings by a camp that is well prepared, a fighter who is accustomed to fighting bigger men, stronger men, and learning how to make his way within that space. So that being said, we're looking forward to quite a competitive match between these two. I have it as a close fight, and I have my early thoughts. At this time, I'll hold back until we get closer to the fight, but understand that if Tyson Fury can't get motivated for this particular fight, he may as well just finish off when this fight is done. But I believe he will be ready. I believe he will be focused. And the thing that is really a hit or miss in this situation between these two heavyweights is the fact that where do they go after this? Will Usyk be able to continue in the division, or will he look to rest on his laurels of accomplishments? Personally, I think that there will be no more dragons to slay unless there's a turnaround between events through this calendar year that may present someone with him facing off again. Could it be Deontay Wilder? Could it be Anthony Joshua again for a third time? I don't know. But something like that could be in the cards, or he could just say, see ya. But either way, I'll be there to tune in, and so might you be. But what do you think? This is Stormy B Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what your thoughts are about Alexander Usyk, his preparation that he's displaying as he gets ready for his showdown with Tyson Fury. Does he stand a chance with increasing his strength, or will it just be his talent, ring IQ, moxie that'll pull him through? Leave comments and let's discuss. It'll be an interesting fight. I'm looking forward to it, as should you be. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.